What if I told you that the biggest thing holding you back right now is not your lack of talent, but your refusal to see what's already inside you? Think about that for a second, because that's exactly where Yoichi Isagi started. He wasn't the fastest, he wasn't the strongest, he wasn't even the most confident player on the field. In fact, he hesitated. In the most important moment of his life, he chose to pass instead of shoot. And that one decision cost him everything. Sounds familiar? How many times have you done the same? You had a chance, an idea, a moment where you could have gone all in. But instead, you hesitated. You overthought. You doubted yourself. You played safe. And later, you replayed that moment in your head again and again, thinking, what if I just believed in myself? That's where Isagi changes. Not because he suddenly becomes a genius, but because he starts to wake up. Inside the brutal world of Blue Lock, there's no comfort, no excuses, no team-first mentality to hide behind. It forces one simple question: can you become the best? And most people run away from that question because it's scary. Because if you answer yes, then you have to prove it. And if you fail, then it's on you. But Isagi doesn't run anymore. He starts observing, analyzing, breaking down every movement on the field. While others rely on raw talent, he builds something deeper: awareness. He realizes something powerful. It's not about being the best from the start. It's about understanding the game better than anyone else. Let me ask you something. Are you really losing in life? Or are you just not seeing the game clearly yet? Because most people aren't stuck. They're just unaware. Unaware of their strengths, unaware of their patterns, unaware of the opportunities right in front of them. Isagi begins to see what others can't: space, timing, possibilities. He turns the field into a puzzle, and himself into the one who solves it. And that's when everything changes. Not overnight, not magically, but step by step. Every failure becomes data. Every mistake becomes feedback. He stops asking, "Why am I not good enough?" and starts asking, "What am I missing?" That shift alone is what separates people who stay average from those who evolve. Because average people take failure personally, but people like Isagi, they take it strategically. They study it, break it apart, use it. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't need more motivation. You need more clarity. You don't need to feel ready. You need to start seeing. Because once you see the game, you can't unsee it. Isagi develops what they call spatial awareness. But let's be real. In real life, that's vision. The ability to step back and understand where you are, what you're doing, and what your next move should be. Imagine living like that. No more random actions, no more wasted energy, no more confusion, just clear decisions, one after another. That's power. And here's the part that hits the hardest. Isagi didn't wait to feel confident. He acted, and confidence came after. Let that sink in. Because you're probably waiting right now, waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel good enough, waiting for the perfect moment. But that moment, it doesn't exist. Isagi creates his moment. Even when he's surrounded by players who seem better, faster, stronger, he doesn't shrink. He adapts. He evolves. He devours. That's the mindset. Not, "I hope I can win," but I will find a way. And if one way doesn't work, he builds another. That's what growth actually looks like. Messy, uncertain, uncomfortable, but real. And here's the deeper lesson. Your environment matters. Blue Lock forced Isagi to change. It removed comfort, it removed safety, and suddenly, he had no choice but to level up. So ask yourself honestly, are you in an environment that pushes you, or one that lets you stay the same? Because growth doesn't happen where you feel comfortable. It happens where you're challenged, where you're tested, where you're forced to face your limits and then break them. Isagi's biggest weapon was never talent. It was his willingness to evolve, to admit, I'm not there yet, but I will be. That's a dangerous mindset, because once you accept that growth is possible, there's no limit anymore. No fixed version of you, no final form, just constant evolution. So the next time you feel stuck, remember this. You're not behind. You're just not seeing clearly yet. You're not weak. You're just untrained. You're not incapable. You're just not awake. But once you wake up, everything changes. The way you think, the way you act, the way you move through life. Just like Isagi. So stop waiting. Stop doubting. Stop playing small. Start observing, start learning, start adapting. Because the difference between who you are now and who you want to become is not talent. It's awareness. It's decisions. It's action. And just like Yoichi Isagi, you don't need to be born special. You just need to realize that you can become it.